Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. This is your Reverend Dr. Marie Breville. Just stopping by to share some good news with you again today. So, as you know it, every time that I stop by, I share news about self love, about a quality lifestyle, a better lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. So, I hope that you've been able to find some things that are making sense to you, that are working for you, that you can adapt into your own lifestyle so that you can get out there and share with your own peeps. So, today, as you see it, and the topic is 10 ways to have an attitude of gratitude. I know when it comes to gratitude, sometimes some people find it challenging because all they're thinking of is it's like it's a compromise, they almost don't want to do it because they feel like, if they're staying in gratitude, it's like there's gonna be something that's gonna be missing, or there's something that they cannot do. I mean, people have all kind of mindsets, all kind of things that they think of, um but it's unnecessary. Let's just go with the flow, you know let's go with the flow. And I don't know. Uh, I think I did. I don't know for sure. I should have checked. I think I did something similar to this before. It could be possible. Maybe it was all in my head. Who knows? But this is a topic that I'm pretty much passionate about. So if I didn't do something entirely, you know, I probably may have just like shared something, you know, in the past. But nevertheless, um, I did forget to do something real quick here. All right, it's done. Um, all right. So to start, um, when you're up in the morning, when you're up first thing during your day, you have to build a habit of being grateful. It is best for you to be grateful because you're helping um, your day to be better, to go easier for you. I'm trying to get comfortable here. I don't know what just happened. You're helping your day to work out better for you. And when you have an attitude of gratitude, things work out better for you. Um, you keep yourself more positive. You don't get to worry so much about everything else that are going on, but instead you focus on what needs to be, what needs to happen, how it needs to happen. What is it? What else can I be grateful for? So when you're up in the morning, be grateful. um, Look around you and notice 5 to 10 things that you can be grateful for. Let's say if you were to look around here real quick, then listen, thank you. I'm grateful that at least I was able to tie my own head today. I didn't have so much pain. I was able to find my notebook. I have my laptop that I can use, my own laptop. I didn't have to borrow someone else's. I have my own pen, my own pencils. Um, I have my own TV, my own programs that I could look into. I have my own tea that I remembered to make prior to coming on. I have perfumes that I really enjoy the scents. I was able to afford my own medications, and they're within reach. Once I need it, I just reach out and it's right there. Um, I'm grateful that I have this light that's connected to the internet and to my system, and I can just tell it to turn on and turn off, and it will. So late at night when I'm tired, when I don't feel well, I don't have to actually get down from the bed and go all the way across to turn off the light. That's a blessing. Sometimes too, I don't want to turn it off. I just want some red light so I can just tell it, you know, turn the light red. Um, what else? I mean, I have beautiful things around, I have jewelries that I love. I found my glasses. That's a blessing. I mean, I can go on and on. My phone is working, my phone is charged. I'm able to talk to you. Somebody somewhere is not even able to have a conversation, let alone making a recording going live. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for those girls behind me. Look how beautiful, gorgeous they are. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for that white thing you see behind my head right here. This. It's so soft, you know. It's similar to those animal kind of thing, fur. It's really soft. It's really nice. Sometimes when I'm laying down and um I don't know, I'm just like out of it or something, and I'm just stretching, and if I turn around and my hand falls on it, it feels so good. It's something nice to feel under your fingers, when perhaps you weren't feeling so good. I have nice covers that keeps me so warm. As you guys know, if you live in New York right now or any kind of four season state or countries, it is super cold right now and it's snowing and stuff. So keeping warm is a must. So I am glad that I can keep warm, because someone somewhere might be outside in the cold. They have no home. I feel for them because it is cold. Sometimes it's freezing inside, you know. I mean, not freezing to that point, but sometimes it's so cold. Look, I'm inside and I have a sweater on, and you don't see me sweating. So, that's something. And yeah, so definitely do your best to be grateful, be grateful when you're up, starting your day. Say a little prayer for um for yourself, because you gotta remember yourself first. Yeah, as you're thinking of everyone else, it is imperative for you to be thinking of yourself as well. So say a little prayer for yourself, and then say a little prayer for someone else. Maybe someone reached out to you and said, I'm going through something, I need a little prayer. Send a little prayer for them. Maybe you heard something of something that happened to a friend, or maybe a friend of a friend, or whoever it is, um, you never know. Your prayer might just be that extra thing that they needed that day. So say a little prayer for someone else, for someone in need. And remember your friends and family. It's important to pray for them as well because they're praying for you too. Okay? And number two, throughout your day, be grateful, be glad for the little things, for favors from other people. Favors sometimes you may have not even requested, but they happen anyway. And some favors you may have requested, and they happen too. So that's wonderful, you know. and be grateful for kindness that you find along your way and everything else, you know. And number three, at night, be grateful for the food you ate throughout the day, you know, for the people you met, for how great things turn out to be, and be grateful you get to see the night. So many don't get to see the night. Sometimes we're like we thankful for seeing the day, but sometimes we take for granted that sometimes some people see the day but they don't see the night. So be grateful that you're seeing the night. And number three, I hope you're writing these down, you know. I'm going fast, but you can always replay, you know. At night, oh wait, number three, that's what I just said. What am I saying? Number four, um, be one who loves life, who loves their own life. Because sometimes we make the mistake of liking and loving other people's lives and we forget about our own. What about our own? We must love our own life too. So don't go and love people's life. Love your own life. So be one who loves your own life, who loves, who can make the best out of every day, um, and leave complaints behind. Move forward with love. So, um, number five, don't compare yourself with others, you know, especially when they seem to be well off, when they seem well off, when they seem like things are working out for them. Don't compare yourself to them. Don't start complaining, you know, especially as I said, you know, when things are working for them and you're going through something, you're going through some challenges. So suddenly you're feeling as though they got it going on and you don't. That's not true. Um, and it's like you got to remind yourself, in order for you to succeed, you have to have your own potential. You cannot really borrow someone else's potential so you can succeed. It's not really gonna work unless this person was like, you know, here's my potential, you can have them or you can borrow them. But even when you have them, it's like someone giving you a car but they're not giving you the key, and they're like, oh yeah, you can borrow my car, and then they leave, you know. How are you going to drive the car if you don't have the keys? How are you going to drive the car if you don't even know how the car works anyway, you know? So pay attention to that, okay? So you have your own potential, trust and believe in yourself. You have your own potential. Have confidence, be confident in yourself. Have confidence that you can succeed as well. It just, everybody has their own timing, and perhaps today, this moment may not be it. It is it in some way because you're recognizing so much, you know, but you just wait and see. Trust and believe that you're gonna get there. Number six, be thankful even when you could have not. Hold on. That's what happened. You should not write so tiny. Okay. Be thankful even when you could have not been thankful. I can't see it. Let's let it be. Wait. Okay. Be thankful even when you could have not been. It's like if you're going through something, sometimes you don't want to be thankful because you're upset, you're mad, you're like, why me? Why am I going through this? and only to find out that you just got to be patient and see. So be thankful regardless the situation that you're in, regardless what you're going through. um just be thankful. 7, when you see, wait, where did I leave that pen? I skip a word and later on I might not remember. um when you see other people progressing, be happy for them. Oh, actually, okay. Okay, what I said earlier, I mean, number 6, when you see other people progressing, wait, be thankful even when you could have not. That's actually correct. I was connecting it to a different sentence, the next sentence. So, number 7, when you see other people progressing, be happy for them. Okay? When you see them progressing, be happy for them. Don't be upset and wondering why are they progressing? Why is it them? Don't you remember this person used to be homeless and me, I've always had a house? How come they get to get ahead of? No, don't be one of those. Don't do that. Don't do that. you know they're progressing. Just be like, hey, this is great. If you have a referral for them, you have some ideas that could help them. If you want to share, but don't try to drag them down because they're progressing. It's not going to be good for you. You're cursing your own self when you're not happy for people that are progressing. So just like it is, if you're cursing the rich people, you never be one of us. Get it? So if you want to be one of us, you don't want to say one of them, but if you want to be one of us, you got to be willing to be part of the party. You got to be willing to clap for one another. You got to be willing to clap for me, for him, for her, for them, because you know what? We are a team, you know? Number 8, don't ever take anything for granted because you'll miss them when they're gone. And I promise you that. Hmm. Don't ever take anything for granted because you'll miss them when they're gone. And this is a promise. So no matter what it is, it could be a, um, a raggedy car, it could be a tiny apartment, that you feel is getting on your nerve because you feel like you should be having that million house by now. You shouldn't have to wait and yada yada, and only to find out you don't have enough money to pay for that tiny little ugly apartment, and you get evicted. Now you're on the street. Now you're glad for that little tiny apartment because no matter how ugly it was, no matter how tiny it was, no matter how um, old, ancient it was, it kept you warm or it kept you sheltered, you know, versus being on the street under a bridge. So, no matter what it is, what you have, be grateful for it because you just don't know when it's going to be gone. And when it's going to be gone, and you're going to be sad, you're going to be sorry for it. A lot of times in couple life, you see a husband might take their wife for granted, and then one day she get ticked off, and some other guy come out of nowhere, swept her off her feet, give her the courage to walk away, give her the confidence to remember that she's beautiful, she's a queen, she's on top of the world. Guess what? She packed up and left. And now that men want to be sorry, they want to apologize, they want to get her back, they want this, they want that. Guess what? She's done. She's walking away, and that's it. And that's what happened. So, you know, um, be grateful. In the same way, that woman could have had that guy. I remember, um, you know, well, so many folks, um, that went through that, where, a guy could have been a nice guy doing what they're supposed to do, but maybe at some point they were limited. They weren't able to do certain things. Maybe they couldn't, I don't know, they couldn't dance. Or maybe they couldn't, what? I don't know. They just couldn't do something. Maybe they snored, and they get on your nerve, but they pay the bills. If you can't sleep next to them, maybe go sleep on the couch or something. But because you took them for granted, you just like, he gets on my nerve, he snores so loudly, and I can't stand him, he needs to leave my house, and blah blah blah. And next thing you know, one day, really, some other lady charmed him and respected him and appreciated him and loved him, and he reciprocated. And then you, when he comes home, you just keep cursing at him, pushing him away, and then he got up and packed up and really left. So now you're sorry, you want him back, but he doesn't want you back because you never respected him, you never loved him, you didn't find him handsome, you didn't find him tall enough, short enough. So now someone else is finding him like the most beautiful thing that ever existed. So don't take people for granted. Sometimes it's the kids. You take the kids for granted. The other children, they don't even care about you. But that black sheep is the one who makes the phone calls for you to the doctor's office. That black sheep is the one who cook for you. That black sheep cleans for you. That black sheep respects and appreciates you even when you disrespect them. And you just keep on pushing them away. You just keep on treating them like they're nothing. And then one day, somebody changed their mind. Or maybe they wake up and look in the mirror and change their own mind. They realize, why am I putting up with this? Do I have to? I did the best I could. So now instead of them coming to you, they rather pay somebody to come and help you out. And now you see the treatment that these workers are giving you. Now you want that black sheep back. But that black sheep is like, I can't put up with the stress. I can't put up with all that trauma with you. Because you have some parents, they have certain kids that, oh my God, this is the best kid in the world. Even if this kid is not doing anything for them. But the one kid who's doing everything for them, who's making the phone calls, picking up the medication, doing everything that they need. That's the kid that they always, oh, look at him, stupid, look at her, what is she wearing, oh, when are you gonna do this, when are you gonna do that, oh, get out of here, oh, I don't need it, I don't need it, take it, I don't need it. And then one day they just didn't come back. They let you be just like you wished. And now you calling all the other ones you call legitimate, you call the best kids, the ones that were not the bastard, and you can't find them anywhere. Now that the bastard had left, you know, you can't find anybody else to replace that bastard of yours. So stop taking people for granted. Stop taking anything that you have for granted. It could be a dog you have staying with you. It could be a cat. Don't take anything for granted because they will be gone. They will disappear into the a black hole. You will never see them. They'll end up on the other side of the planet and it will be it. So remember that. Number 9, if your ways are not working, change them. If they're not working, change them. Stop trying to pretend like something that's not working is working. Stop being complicit, you know, pretending that something is working when you know that it's not. that um, car is giving you trouble, and everybody was willing to buy you one, and you're like, I don't need it. My car is fine. My car is perfect, and blah blah blah. And one day, they walk away and they're like, all right, let her be. She wanna she wanna keep that old car. He wants to keep his old car from 1942. Let it be, you know, let it be. And it could be anything. It could be that stove, that oven that's not working. You can change it. And instead, you just like rather fight with something that's not working. Maybe it's your attitude towards people. So many of those older parents, back in the days, they do things that are not working. Trying to beat on people for no reason, curse at people, taking people for granted, you know, mistreating people, re traumatizing people. It's not working. Because this is why sometimes some of these children don't visit you. You traumatize them so much. You turn them off. They don't hate you, but if you gone, it won't be a bad thing. You won't be missed. Because you know what? You got to learn to know that traumatizing people is not a way of life. So if it's not working, let it go. Some people have these military attitude, and it's been like how long? Everybody's changing their ways. People are realizing, listen, we got to talk about our feelings. Listen, we got to handle our feelings. Listen, you did me wrong. You need to apologize. It's like, apologize already. You know you're wrong. Why you trying to like, as if you did nothing? You know you did something. So don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. Apologize and move on. You don't have like 1,000 years in here. So many don't even make it to 60 to 70, let alone to 100. So the little bit of time that you have with your friends and family, learn to apologize when you know that you doggone wrong. It's not working, change it. Things are changing. Children are coming with different mindset, with different ways of um, channeling different powers, different strength, different mindset, different spirits. So work with it. The ways that you were doing things, just it's not working. If it's working, how come everybody's not around you? People might be laughing here and there and making it seem like it's nothing, but deep inside, it cut through them like a razor. Because no one likes to be traumatized. What's funny about it? It's funny for the moment while people are here, but when they're alone with their pillow, it's a different ball game. So stop. If it's not working, it's not working, then change it. Don't force anybody to be and do anything that's not working for them. If they express it to you that, listen, this is not working for them, stop trying to force people to do things that's not working for them. Just do you, you know? So change your ways. Change your ways. Stop being so complacent, trying to convince yourself that even if you're wrong, it's okay. Even if you're wrong, you just keep on going. You don't have to excuse yourself. You don't have to apologize because you decided that you're the boss, you're the man, you the whatever. But then that's why later on, these kids, they always leave you behind. They move so far away. You only see them for Christmas. And if somebody died, not even a wedding, if somebody died, maybe they come and pay their respect. They move so far away so they can have a good excuse as to um, why they can't really come, because they can't find any flights, because yada yada. All right. um and also be grateful, be grateful, change your perspective, just change it. You in a relationship, someone is beating you every day, and it's just not working anymore. Someone is abusing you every time, you know telling you how stupid you are, how ugly you are, nobody wants you. Maybe it's time for a change, because once you change your mind, nobody can hold you back. No matter how big, how tall, how powerful they think they are, once you change your mind, this is it. So change your mind. You don't have to fit in the same character, the same persona all the time, because everybody know you're crazy, so you got to act crazy even when you don't even feel like acting crazy. You know, you don't have to be that. You don't have to be the one um getting drunk all the time just because your friends believe that you're always going to be the one getting drunk no matter how old you are. What about you? What do you think? Is that all you think that you can do? Is that all you think that you are? You don't think you any bigger or better of a person? Tell me. So change your mind. There's no need to be complicit. There's no need for you to remain who you were when you were 13 years old. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for you to be that same person that didn't work out. It didn't work out. So change. Number 10, no one, as I was saying earlier, no one is here forever. So do what you must do today. Take care of it all. No one is here forever. Do what you must today. Do what you must do today. Take care of them all. Take care of it all. If you said you were gonna um, try to get a promotion, work on it. If you need to go get an extra certification, go do that. If you need to um, if you need to reach out to someone to help you out, to so you can grow, so you can do what you need to do, you do that. But don't get stuck in the ideology that this is it for me. I can't grow any bigger. I can't do. No. If you had a plan, if you had something in mind that you wanted to accomplish, work on it. Because if you don't work on it, how will it ever be accomplished? You understand? How will it ever be accomplished? You have to start somewhere. You have to do something. You have to be something. You gotta do something. You understand? So do what you must do. If you need to go back to school to change your career all at once, do so. If you need to take your kids to your parents to so they can help you out, do so. If you need to move back into the neighborhood you grew up in so your parents can help you out, or your sister can help you out, do so. But don't get stuck in that nonsense of pride, because pride is not really going to help you win if you don't manage it properly, if you don't make pride work for you. In order for pride to work good, you have to make pride work for you. Don't let pride manage your life. You manage pride. You pull pride when you need pride. But don't make pride pull you out of every situation that you were about to close. Every situation you were about to win, pride walks in and make you lose. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So you're not here forever. Do what you need to do. If you always wanted to dance, go learn how to dance. You always wondered how did people put on makeup and you're interested, do so. I'm not saying go do things because you're trying not to pay nobody to do anything. You just want to, like, let me be like a one-man show, let me do 1,000 things while I can't even keep up. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you always wanted to paint. You always loved it. There was something about it that was always calling your name. So then go take a quick course. You just never know what may come out. I remember one of my clients she was much older, maybe in her 60s or 70s, and she never knew, she couldn't even draw a stick. And next thing you know, she took a course, and I'm talking about something, a month, maybe 4 weeks, 6 weeks. She took some course about painting. The things she was painting blew my mind. How detailed her paintings were blew my mind. I just couldn't believe that she could do something so beautiful. You would think that you've done everything. You had your career. You're retired. You got it going on. You good to go. You helping out with the grandkids. You're just waiting for great grandkids, or you're just waiting for the day to be for you to just be like, peace out, see you on the other side. And then all of a sudden you discovered another gem, another, no, not even a gem, but um another beauty inside of you, another power inside of you, you know that you didn't even know existed. What would have happened if she never took that course? If she didn't, she would just I don't know, every Wednesday and Friday, she would just go to bingo, pam, 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 pam. She would pick up her, I don't know if she plays the lotto on Tuesday for her Powerball or Mega or whatever, whichever it is. And, on Mondays and Thursday, she would go and pick up the kids early and take them for ice cream or something. And on Saturday, she'd clean up the house or whatever it is she needs to do, go to the market, pick up food. And on Sunday, if they go to church or they watch TV, there goes her life. But her painting, I mean, her face change. It's like her discovering that new talent in her just gave her like another 20, 30, 50 years added to her life, because she was so happy doing it, and she was so happy sharing it with other people, you know and she's not ashamed to tell you, listen, I just picked this up like at 65 years old, at 70 years old, 75 years. That's when I started doing this. You know, I mean, there's so many things that you can learn. It is not too late. It is annoying when people are like, oh, I don't use computers. I don't know how to check email, nothing. Like, You're not a goat, you know? You're not a donkey. It's not a big deal. Even animals, they teach them how to do so many things. If this is something that you need, take your time and learn it. Stop shutting things down. You have talent. You smart. Something might not be for you. You might not learn how to fix a computer as far as opening a computer and go inside of it, change the motherboard, put in some more speed. You might not be interested. This might be too complicated for your head. But you should be able, or you may be able to turn on the computer, check your email. If you have to respond to an email, you know the difference when you're responding to one person or to everybody. Not to get yourself in trouble. Um, there's some basic things. I have watched so many people in their 70s, you know, using a computer at a time where people would have been like, oh my God, this is impossible. It's not impossible. You can do it. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're extraordinary. You can do it. There's magic inside of you. Just be patient with yourself. You do it. What am I drinking? I keep doing that. I'm actually having a clove tea. Have you ever had cloves? I know people don't really like cloves. If you don't like to put them in your food, you could actually. You don't know what a clove is? Child, trying to mess up my tea. Let's see. A clove. Are you serious right now? I don't think I can help you. Because I don't have a spoon. This one was right on the side. Anyway, yeah, just be dramatic sometimes. Just look it up. CLOVE. Okay? It's a black thing with a round little head. Which that's what they use for I can't remember right now. But that's also a spice, the peppers, like black peppers. So the little head of it, that's what it looks like, and then it has a little body, a little spike thing. So yeah, they're pretty tasty. People don't like them, but I actually like cloves. I like even in food, like in rice. I know Caribbean people hate it when they end up chewing one of them. It doesn't bother me. All they had to tell me when I was a kid, it's actually healthy. It's healthy? I'll eat it. However, we got into this, okay? Um, okay. So again, you're not here forever. Take care of things that you gotta do. Whatever it is that you needed to take care of and you haven't done so, the apologies you needed to send to your children, the apologies you needed to send to your parents, the packets you always wanted to send, you had whatever love that you wanted to ship across the state and you haven't done so well. Now is a good time because you're being reminded that this is something important that you wanted to do, therefore you should do so. And I do have some bonus for you guys. I have about 3 bonus and 1 super bonus. Okay. So the first one is don't abandon those in need, like friends and family. Remember, it could have easily been you. It could have been it could have been you. So be kind. Don't abandon those in time of needs. You have those friends that you have those people, like I always tell certain people, certain friends, like be careful because it seems to me when you want to party, you have certain friends to party, but when you're sick, when you're in need, when something is wrong with you, when you're in pain, it seems like you have different friends. You should be able to use both friends for the same thing. The same friends that you party with should be the same friends that you cry with. It shouldn't be you have a different face for each person. One person is always feeling sorry for you while the other one is you're the one feeling sorry for them. So you should be able to, if they're your real friends, you should be able to share things with them. If you're not able to do that, then perhaps you may need new friends. So don't abandon anybody that's in need, regardless who they are, what they are. Sometimes you have people who used to do really good in their lives, and all of a sudden something happened to them, and then suddenly they lose everybody they used, Suddenly they come from somebody to nobody. So, keep that in mind. Don't wait for someone to call you and be like, "Oh, can you get me water, please?" You know, be the one who offer it first so they can maintain their dignity. Number two, stay thankful unconditionally. Don't let gratitude be something conditional. Don't be grateful because you won. Oh my God, I won $200. I'm happy. I'm happy. And then, oh, I lost $200. No, be grateful always. I lost $200. I guess it's for something good. I guess something bigger is coming. I guess I'm gonna gain 400 or $2,000. I guess another zero is gonna be added to the back, or a couple more zeros. Something good is gonna happen to me. Even I lost that $200. I know something good is coming. Something always does. You know, stay grateful, stay in gratitude, because it's the attitude that makes the gratitude. You know, it's the attitude that makes the gratitude. Sometimes the fakeness just doesn't, it takes time to kick in. But if you're honest with your gratitude, you stay in gratitude, things will work out for you. Things will work out in ways that you did not even expect them to be, or that they were going to be. You just happen to look at them and then poof, it's working out. And number three is, it's okay to please you. Oh my God. It's okay to please you. Be grateful for you. It's okay to please you. Don't let people put in your head that if you please you, if you get yourself ice cream, if you get yourself a pedicure, if you get yourself a washing set, suddenly you're a bad mom. Suddenly you're a bad grandma. Suddenly you're a bad sister. Because you know what? They need to fix their car, and here you are doing your nails. What's that got to do with you? It's not your fault. I mean, unless you're the one who break their cars, then that's a different ball game. But if you break their car and they didn't have any insurance, and they never told you they didn't have any insurance, and they did give you the car, that's a different. Anyway, that's. But yeah, it's okay to please yourself. Whatever way that works for you, It's okay to do things that please you. If perhaps, like this curtain, I love, because when the sun hits it, sometimes I take it off, I get it washed, I put it right back on, because I love the way the sun hits it. When the light is behind it and it hits the room, it just feels so beautiful. I just love it. It's like I can see the sun, and it doesn't have to like hit me to the point like I'm blinded, you know? I just love how it feels when the sun is behind it. So I'll be praying for the sun. Please show yourself a little bit stronger. I just love the way it just embellishes the environment here. So I pleased myself, you know, by doing that. Whatever it is, maybe you just want to be like, this Saturday, instead of like spending the whole day cleaning and laundry and all of that stuff. This Saturday I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna order in. Um, I'm gonna have my girlfriend over or boyfriend, whatever, and um, I'm gonna drop the kids to grandma or auntie or whatever, and then we're gonna watch a marathon of something, you know, whatever show, maybe you didn't get to watch Dynasty, so you're like, let's go, we're gonna watch, I don't know however many season you can fit in for the day, for the night, you know, you're gonna do that. So it's okay. It's like we have the tendency as a society, they want to shame you. Certain folks just want to shame you for anything that you want to do. You want to take a break and they want to shame you for that. It's like because you're a mom, you're always supposed to be looking all beat up. You're always supposed to be busy. You're always supposed to be baking cookies. Yeah, you're always supposed to be feeding somebody, or cleaning somebody's room, or doing this and doing that. No, that's not how it goes. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to please you. It's okay to make you happy. It's okay, you know, maybe there's this purse you always wanted, and forever you just kept looking at it and you just never really ordered it, and you got a raise the first time. You didn't do it, you got a raise again, and you're like, you keep beating on yourself. Oh, I have responsibility, I have a family, I'm a single mom, I'm a single dad, I can't do this, I can't put, spend that money. But you survive on the money you had before. I'm not saying go buy $10,000 purse. Personally, sometimes I just think that's too much. It's not too much, like you don't deserve it, you know. But if you make 50, $60,000 or even $100,000 a year, and you're gonna buy a $10,000 purse, no, it's not good. It's not good. You're not making enough money to be buying a $10,000 purse, because that's not enough money, unless you're still residing in your parents' basement and you're saving 90% of your salary in your savings. You don't have to put any money out for food, for anything. Then yeah, buy a $15,000 purse, you know. But sometimes people don't know how to properly manage their finances. If you have $100,000 salary, or you have $100,000 that you own, you do not go out there um and put out more than 10, invest or spend more than 10% of that, or more than even 5% of that, because that means whatever that you purchased, you were not able to really afford it. If you feel the dent, it's like, think of yourself right now. You bring home $5,000 a week, and then you go and you purchase this cup, that was like $20. You don't feel it, but you go out, you purchase this cup for $1,000, and then you get home, your kid, so excited to see what you purchased, pulled it out and dropped it to the floor. You're not gonna be happy, because you know what? $1,000 is a dent. You only have 4,000 left. But if the cup was just like $5, $10, they drop it and they start crying. You're like, oh, it's okay, baby. It's no big deal. I'll buy you another one, right? Because it didn't make a big dent on your money. I was trying to see if I could finish it so I could show you guys what it is, but it's all right. Just Google it. This is really good. This is a good way to detox. I really meant to drink it this morning. But I ended up doing other things, so I didn't get to it. So instead, I had it earlier, but then I was like in and out doing other things, so I didn't get to finish it. But I wanted to finish it, you know. Um, yeah, so I'm still drinking it. That's a little bit cold. That's not fun. All right. So actually, you know what? I was wrong. It's not three bonus. It's four bonus and four bonuses and one super bonus. Okay. And the fourth one is have or take a gratitude walk. I love that. You know, take a gratitude walk. Take a gratitude promenade. You know, go take a stroll around. Go take a walk around, but let it be a gratitude. I like to take those gratitude walks in nature because then I see the birds, I see the squirrel, I see the deers, I see, yeah, I see so many things like I'm losing their names, you know, little flies and birds, and you know, it's just beautiful when you, if you can stand still and you see them moving all around you as though you're not even here. Why? Because you're not threatening. You know, you're not threatening them. You're not throwing rocks after them. You're not running after them. You know? So have a gratitude walk. Try if you can every morning. I mean, I used to every morning, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you the truth. With this cold out there, it is trying to like stop my greatness. Okay, I'm just being honest. This cold is messing with my with my gratitude and my greatness. Um, you know. So, but I did. I actually came from a walk. That's why I have the sweater on. I just came from a walk today, but child, maybe I did it so I can come back here and tell you guys that I did it. But I am promising you, I put gloves on and my fingers, I thought I left one of them outside. It was that cold. And that's not cool. And I mean, I had like double the clothes on, and I have like extra. I have this on, I have something under, and I have like a sweater on, and then another, and then I put the jacket on, and then a coat, and then I button it up, you know. Um, and then I have my gloves on, and then I had like this really soft, just like this scarf. It's just so sweet. And then I had like the hoodie on. I mean, listen, I couldn't even see my own self. If I walked by and saw myself, I wouldn't even know it was me, you know? And it was still killing. I'm like, I covered my ears. My ears were still eating up, my forehead. It's like, and I had nothing exposed but like really this much. And I still felt like my lip was like being eaten up by the cold. And I'm like, what is going on? They're covered. Why are they like, you know, when it's so cold and it's poking you? Yeah. So that was my day. But I did walk. So I hope tonight, even if you can't fully walk, even if you go outside for like, challenge yourself for like 5 minutes. I think that's fair. If you can't do the five, do three. At least do three. Because by the time you get out of the door, let's say you go to your mailbox or you know your driveway, by the time you come back, it's really the 3 minutes. So try to do 5 minutes. If so, you know, if you can't go walk outside, because I know sometimes it's windy and that's what was kicking my butt. It's the wind. So kind of like stay. Sometimes I try to find the the direction of the wind. If the wind is coming at me, I walk, I turn around and I walk. And once the wind changes direction and start hitting me again, I turn around and go the other way. So sometimes you just got to be creative. And again, however I got there. let's move on. um, and the final attitude of gratitude is dare to become that person you've never been, but you've always wanted to be. Dare to be that person that you've never been, but you've always wanted to be. So always stay in the attitude of gratitude. Keep on promoting yourself. Keep giving yourself credit. Keep being better, doing better and bigger things. And stay cool, calm, and collected. Everything is going to work out for you. Again, keep an attitude of gratitude because you deserve it. You worth it. You can do it. You got this. You're in control. You can manage this. And it's about you. You need to do you. You need to do better. And 1 second I saw it was 11:11. Now it's 11:19. So I gotta go. Okay. There's a baby coming to town tonight. So I gotta go. I gotta call to find out if she has arrived, you know. So I just promised that I was gonna go on tonight. Everything came in my way for me not to be on, and the last straw was like, "Baby's about to," so it almost got me, and I almost gave in, and I almost like, let me just wait, by the phone. Let's just keep talking, video and see if she's here. But I said, you know what? While you guys are going through this, since I'm not there, let me come on live. Let me talk to you guys because I miss you. I have missed you. And what better way to make a change in the world just by sitting here and have great conversation with you? I thank you and I appreciate you for always stopping by, and keep sharing, keep subscribing. I appreciate it. I love it every time I see one more and I'm like, oh my God, yeah. And because no matter what it is, it still take an effort for you to be able to be on. It's not like, you just take a camera and I got food in my teeth and, my hair's all over the place and it's like I got a mess and I'm just like, no, if to be on, then I have to be like, okay, is my pillow okay? The covers, in case if I need it real quick. Yeah, okay, I have a pen and okay, do I have my notebook in case if something else comes up while I'm talking? Like, it's still a little bit of effort, It might not seem too big, it might not be too small. See, I had to get like a nice little sweater, you know? So it might not seem like it because a lot of times when people do things, when you're watching athletes running and, speeding off, um, it doesn't seem hard because all it looked like, you just run. What's the big deal? But then once they put you in the spot and they told you go, and then you realize, oh my God, how do they do it? You know, how do they make it? Wow, that's amazing. You know, everything seemed easy. If you see someone writing and they just like sit there and they're like, mm, yeah. And you're like, oh, that's easy. And then they give you a sheet of paper. They're like, go ahead. Can you write this down? And now you suddenly puzzled, like, you think it's easy to be sitting behind a camera and talk. You have all kind of criticism for the person. Everything they do is wrong. The way they talk, the way they sit, the way they, their posture, no matter what it is, everything is wrong. But then they put you in front of the camera. And then all of a sudden you realize how hard it is. So be grateful. Be grateful that you're part of this community because I'm grateful for you for being part of this community. Thank you so much for stopping by, for seeing me, for letting me see you through some way, somehow. Keep being here. I appreciate you. And until next time, peace and love and blessing. Stay safe. Keep your mind clean. Keep your intention pure. Keep your heart alive. Do what's good. Do what's best. Do what's right. Don't ever run for the quickest way, for the shortest shortcut, but instead do what's right. Keep always an attitude of gratitude, because without an attitude of gratitude, you're going to miss out on opportunities. You're going to miss out on friends, on good friends, that is. You're going to miss out even on family, because people appreciate an attitude of gratitude even when they don't even know it. So until next time, this is your Reverend Dr. Marie Breville. It's always a pleasure seeing you and being here with you and sharing this moment with you. Thank you so much for being here. Again, don't forget to like, love, positive comment, and definitely subscribe. Share with your friends, share with somebody. You never know who needs it. So don't ever minimize the need of someone else, but just be kind. Share with them. Thank you so much again. Keep an attitude of gratitude. Until next time. Bye.